Game number 5, and guys, not only am I up against two Jeddah partisans who are mill characters, but I just had quite the journey. So first, Discord crashed whilst I was trying to connect to a lobby. Then, Tabletop Simulator crashed, and then Steam crashed, and then OBS crashed, and I had to restart my computer, and it's 20 minutes after the time that we should have been starting the lobby that we've actually managed to start this game. So yeah, I just filled them in on the fact that everything was broken and it was absolutely horrible.
Alright, cool.
And now we get a roll, and you're most probably going to win this with taking ground. I rolled a 3. You won this with taking ground. Good job. Ugh. I mean, Jeddas are just good anyway, right? With that 8. Although you could run 1 in a Ketsu, but... And taking ground. Alright,
Yeah,
so whose battlefield do you want?
I'll actually pass and let you take it. I'll take the shields.
Oh, wow. Okay. And by, oh, wow, I mean, yeah, not totally expected. Let's be honest. You get 2 resources, don't forget. Alright, I've heard that this guy's unfamiliar with Tabletop Simulator as well, so that'll help to the time. Alright, I'm going to start turn 1 with Ice Storm, which removes a shield off every character.
It's the second time I've seen that today.
Yes! It worked! And I do have a boomers at the start. One thing about Jeddas is that they don't have a ton of health.
Play support.
So.
Do you do your resource down here or?
I just throw them down here, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, an Archangel. That's evil.
Things.
Well, I'm just going to start by rolling a Ketsu. So I really want a resource for the runaway boomers, but I don't think I'm going to get it this turn, this go around.
Alright. My Jeddas go.
Discard from hand. That's mean.
Oh, I guess before we keep rolling too much, what do you want to do about rolling onto the mat?
Leave it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Too.
I will roll in a Jar Jar.
Oh, you monster.
Resource. Everyone has. We both have to re-roll. Yay.
Oh, is that what happens with him?
Yeah, you re-roll all of the symbols that didn't land on his die, that aren't his side. So you have to re-roll. Yeah. I mean, either player can take it. So Jar Jar's honestly not been all that helpful to me in some of these games.
Oh, crud. Well,
because it's also a free re-roll for your opponent a lot of the time. You know. I mean, I'll take that resource for the boomers. Absolutely. If I'm getting milled out, I can spend as few cards as possible and just have boomers for days. What are the chances I can actually lowbot that so I don't actually take the indirect damage? So I don't lose the 2? Very unlikely. I will take the resource.
I will deal 2 indirect damage.
And lose the top 2 cards of my deck. Yay. Subject you and a well-connected. Oh, I wanted that well-connected. Well, I'm going to play a Runaway Boombas.
Oh, no.
There's a theme to this deck. The theme is Gungan. Wait, are Jar Jar's Gungans? Yeah, they're Gungans. Yeah, yes. The theme is Gungan. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have another Boombas in this deck, so I can use the power action.
Oh, you're such a jerk. That's awesome, though.
Yes, that is all this deck is. All this deck is just 2 Boombas just try and kill a guy.
That's fantastic. That you got a nice pull.
Not really. I mean, with the Jar Jar, you can easily run like a triple color, but like I had the most of my cards were blue, but I had only 1 dice for it, and all of the events in Legacies kind of suck for blue, especially the ones I got. But you know.
Yeah, I had a weird mix of stuff with mine.
Could have been worse. I got 0 legendaries, and only Jar Jar was my only character. It was sad.
Alright, I'm just going to resolve the resource off Archangel.
And a blank.
Okay. Going to activate Anakin.
Alright, definitely going to have to discard and reroll. something here, which hurts me because this is a mill deck I'm against. I'll re-roll the one ranged as well, because I'm okay with anything that's not ranged as well. Okay, I did get the resource for a second Boomba's die, I guess. But I've only got 2 rerolls left. I guess it's still worth it.
Still take more
It's more worth
resources.
it than just rerolling the Ketsu die. I will take the resource. Technically, I can just claim. Yeah.
I'm gonna claim the battlefield.
Yep, that's what I thought. I probably should change the battlefields, honestly. My decks tend to not be all that fast, and I get screwed a lot with this battlefield. So go ahead, do your thing. One discard. Ugh,
That's what I started with on this guy.
the counter strike is gone. Well, it's annoying because that was a reroll, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay 1 and roll the other Boomba's die in. Get a blank on that, and then we're gonna see if a reroll makes things work. Nope. Special with double blanks.
Oh, geez. Man, that would have been brutal, though.
Yeah, but didn't happen. The power of the Gungans. Alright, well, I drew my other Boombas, which is kind of funny, but I think I'll probably just take the Blaster there. This is when I have put in the second Boombas, then I've got to do a bunch of power actions and stuff, and it gets a little
Okay.
weird.
Alright, play it on upgrade.
Alright. His weakness is that his upgrades... His weakness is direct damage, which is annoying because I'm indirect damage. But if it's direct damage, Jeddah could die quite easily, and then there you go. There's that Blaster used up, but it rolled well. Do I want to try and reroll that 2 ranged? But I would have to reroll the blank as well. Not really. You know what? I'm going to activate the Jar Jar. We all reroll everything!
Yay.
Hey, Boom was rolled. No! You got better! That's Jar Jar! That's a really
Okay.
good session.
I'm gonna spend the resource to activate the special. So
Yep.
it's 2 damage to, I
2.
guess, Slowbot.
Alright. And then...
I get to re-roll
Yep.
right away.
You say, oh boy, like it's a bad thing, when it's a really, really good thing. I could roll in my own, or I could do the Boombas. I really could, and then I've just got 6 Boombas the entire game. I mean, they worked out really well last game. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to go all in on the theme at this point. Gonna get the resource.
I'm gonna deal the 2 indirect damage.
Alright. And I lose the top 2 cards of my deck. One of them was a dice card, and the other was Outnumber. You know, I took Outnumber because I was like, you know, I might have a situation where my opponent's playing two characters. Never happens.
Yeah, I pulled mine out, and then of course the next game I went up against too. Someone had the was it the Rebel Traders, so they kept triggering all my characters, so I couldn't play anything. And of course, I'd gotten rid of the card.
Yeah. Well, Disrupt. Not the best in the world. Don't know, just play the E11 and then like activate Runaway Boombas to get another Boomba die. I think that's just the best choice. Although Lobot might just die in one turn. Archangel is quite a scary card actually. Blank and the +2. Great. A 1 ranged. Alright, well I can Dell. I'm going to pay the 1 to roll in the other Boombas.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. All right, I'm gonna resolve the shield then.
Okay. I'm going to resolve the 5 indirect.
Ah, good gravy.
Hey, you've not been hit yet. You're fine. They managed to roll double blanks last turn. That was 4.
Yep, you had 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving around the
Okay.
camera a lot. I'm
I'll
really
deal
hungry
one
right
more
now.
damage from the blaster here to Lobot.
I haven't had the ability to eat for a bit. I think I'll discard and reroll these. Well, no, I probably should just reroll. Uh, Problem is he has 4 cards left in his hand, so I should be discarding to reroll. Yeah, that's better. Does any number include 0?
All right, I'm gonna claim the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Didn't feel like taking the resource first,
No,
because
figure
you could have
try
quite
my luck.
easily. Oh, well, you're taking
Well,
the resource anyway.
I guess I'm gonna take the resource.
All right. I will take my 2 resources, and then there's another 2 indirect.
Okay. Everybody gets damage.
Well, now I can afford Boomers, and I'm not discarding cards purely because of his character's mill potential here. Well, with Well Connected, I do then have the 5 resources for the double Boomers blast. First action will probably be to roll out Lobot though for the E11 blaster, so I can get some use out of it before he dies.
I'm gonna use some of my ancient wisdom and
Ooh,
spend a resource to draw 2 more cards.
okay. That doesn't seem like a good card to include in a deck when you. But okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you could just do what I do. I went down to 26. You don't have to be at 28. Well, 2 more resources. That's really good for me, actually. I could get out the T21 and the Boombas potentially here.
I'm gonna spend my 2 to get my Yoda's hut.
That'll be very helpful for you. I might just
Okay.
start rolling out Boombas though. Well, because I don't need resources, right? I'll go to 7. But I can spend on the T21 and the... Yeah, okay. I will take both those resources.
Fair enough. I'm gonna give the orphan Annie a shield.
Alright. I'm going to play Blaster on the Jar Jar, because that's totally not scary. I think probably should have put the shield on the Jeddah, honestly, since it's got the upgrade on it, but whatever.
I live dangerously.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, most of my damage is indirect, so it doesn't even matter. So, I'm gonna roll out a Boombas. Hey, 3 indirect. If you manage to not hit me with indirect one time, that would be very helpful. I am down to just 10 cards left in my deck. That's terrifying how few cards I have left. Perfect for me, him getting that resource. Alright, I'm going to resolve the 3 indirect.
Okay.
I don't know why you hit the one below it every time, but okay.
Oh, does it clear it? I've really not used this too
Oh
much.
wait, no, you're completely right. Ignore me.
Okay.
I've been using this for almost a year, and apparently I don't know how it works. Almost a year? Actually, over a year. at this point.
Oh, yeah, you just resolved. Sorry.
I just resolved, yeah, so your turn.
We get some sweet, sweet resources.
I'm gonna pay 1 and roll in my bombers. I call it bombers, the bomaz. The bomazes. Bombers. Is that's a Dota term, I think. I think that's where I'm getting it from. And wow, another 3. It's kind of interesting that the people don't want to pay 1 resource for 2 damage from like a lightsaber throw or something. They're willing to pay 1 resource for a runaway boomers. I think the possibility of it being a 3 just makes it so much more viable, along with it not actually costing a card. Yeah, I'll resolve the 3 indirect.
Okay.
Just gonna keep spreading them out.
For now, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna resolve Anakin's with the
Hero
villain
or villain?
card. And Lobot will take, I guess, 2 more damage.
Okay. That's a horrible card. That is an absolutely horrible card for a mill deck, wow. Fortunately, I don't care about my character dice, so... I'm going to play Well Connected. You can draw a card if you want. I get a resource. I don't think there's any reason why you wouldn't right now.
Yeah.
Wow, I think I almost choked on my water there. That's... Ugh. I'm
Sorry,
really,
didn't
really
move that
hungry.
die back when I played it.
Alright, so how this game's progressing so far is I'm doing very, very well. Especially when he's not rolling great on all these dice. I am doing incredibly well, and I'm very happy about that. Alright, so I'm going to play my other runaway boomers. This is what's going to happen. He's looking at what's likely 8 damage indirect every turn, which is pretty decent. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot better, though. Well, by a lot better, I mean 2 Y-Wings is 8 damage, but they get to choose to remove resources instead, but it's not, you're not paying 2 every time to roll in 2 runaway boomers.
Reroll all 3.
And this, one of them's going to land on a blank eventually that I can't deal with, so...
Okay.
Not much of a difference there, I'll be honest.
No, not much.
Roll in. Oh my god, I got a 3 again.
Good lord.
This somewhat makes up for the fact that I rolled 2 blanks the first time.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, it's 2 blanks with the carrot with the special from Lobot, which would have increased it by 2 as well. But you know, I'll take it.
All right, I'm going to.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, hold on. Just make sure I'm reading this right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use Hidden Motive and reroll that bonus.
Are you?
Or well, you can do it.
What are you calling it? Indirect or blank?
Blank.
You think this is going to land on a blank?
I'm going to hope for the best.
You've got a 50-50 here. All right. You're wrong. Okay, so the correct use of that card is to say indirect damage. And then if I roll indirect damage, I lose the dice. If I don't roll indirect damage, it's a blank. Right? You set it up so that that card's a win-win.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll do the 3 indirect now.
All right.
It's interesting with Jar going to 9. It makes him.
Not that off of this guy.
All right.
Resource.
It makes him more like to roll out the indirect, making him not always going to reroll your indirect damage, which is pretty good for an indirect damage deck, I guess. I'm gonna roll out the Jar Jar now. We're probably gonna re-roll everything. Yep, re-roll everything that's not indirect.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't get burned for it. I'm good. That special's terrible though.
All right. I guess I'm gonna claim the battlefield.
Okay. Come on. Don't roll good. Yes.
All right. I guess I'll take a resource.
Okay, I'm so glad. For one turn, you have not done the 2 discard from the top.
Ugh.
Now I will discard and re-roll this die just in case. Hey, that's pretty good. 1 indirect.
One indirect. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll kill off this Jeddah,
Okay.
and I will do 2 to this one. Okay, good, because I was about to run out of cards. I'm down to only 6 left in the deck. So. Ugh, that would have been close. That would have been scary if I still can get
Okay.
milled, but that would have been
Sorry.
incredibly
Let me check my
scary.
two.
Fragmentation grenade's alright, but I have to keep spending a resource for it. Like, fragmentation grenade's really good for just spending your focuses on if you've got an excess of focuses, but I don't think heroes tend to have excess focuses a lot of the time. I mean, Yoda, they have good things to use it on already, like Yoda's got chance cubes. Yeah, chance cubes are really good. I mean, fragmentation grenade, Mars maybe. But you're spending a resource every turn and using your focus to just do 3 indirect. That doesn't sound very high. Let's roll out Lobot right now so that I get to use this die, whatever it is. It's a resource die. Okay, I can take the resource actually.
Trigger and Yoda.
I'm gonna roll out Jar Jar now.
That's a good idea.
1 disrupt. So reroll all this. Okay, not great. Should not have rolled out
Sorry, I
Jar
did
Jar
not
though.
spend my two
Actually, I should
resources when I put the
supposed to wait for the
sniper out.
boomers. There's a reason why you wait until the boomers have been rolled in first.
Gonna
Because
try
then
to
you get
do
to
some
remove the
witch
lands.
magic here.
Alright. Go ahead and reveal the top 3 cards. 1. Okay, you got 1 heal. That's a miss. Okay,
That's
you
two
healed
misses.
once.
Okay.
But hey, 1 cost, 1 heal. Okay, it's not a good trade, but you know, it happened.
It did happen. All right.
Who are you healing? Alright, I will use Jar Jar to disrupt that last resource.
Okay.
I mean, you could do witch magic. I don't want you to do the witch magic again for another 1 heal.
Activate Mr. Jedi here. See what happens.
Oh hey, that resource that you don't have anymore. Thank God for that. Gonna roll in a boomers. 2.
Okay. I'll deal the 2 indirect.
Okay. I'll roll in
Okay.
the other one. 3.
Mhm.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 indirect, I lose the top card of my deck. Battlefield.
Yes. I'm gonna activate Archangel.
That's another 2 indirect. I will take the Lobot shield.
I'll deal the 2 indirect.
Then I resolve my 5 indirect. This means he does not have range damage, resources for the range damage. Unless he has something like a well connected, but that's why I'm keeping this disrupt out. 2 shield or something like that, I think. Yeah, I think that's about right.
So I still owe you 1 more?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I think I got rid of the shield earlier, I think, or something.
All right.
Special. Okay, so he can kill the Lobot off of that. Alright. Well, I'm gonna pay a resource and get a Boomba's die out. It just keeps happening. Again and again and again. Paying 1 for 2 damage is not a very good trade in Constructed, but I'll take it in draft every time.
Yeah. Okay, I will burn a villain card
Okay,
here to deal 2 damage to Lobot.
okay. Gun goes over to Ketsu, and now I can roll in Ketsu with the gun die on her. A resource. And a disrupt.
I guess.
Fortunately, I can't emulate anything. I could have if that Jeddah was alive, but that's basically it. So that's kind of a worthless card for here. Honestly,
You know
most of these
what?
cards are just worthless, but I'm
Do
not going to
this
discard any of them.
roll.
Because I don't want to get milled to death, you know? And fight back will be useful very soon. Right now. Yeah, I'm gonna fight back to remove this die, to remove that die.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna claim the battlefield then.
Okay. Are you re-rolling it, or are you just taking the resource?
I'm gonna re-roll it. It's
Okay.
gonna hurt at this point.
Okay. Otherwise, we might have. Oh.
Crud.
Otherwise, we might have to. I was gonna say. Otherwise, we might have to get into the argument of is 0 a number? But yeah, you only had. I mean, you had only a 1 in 6 of getting more, but sometimes you have to take the risks. All right, I'll take the resource. I will spend the resource on another Boomba's die. And another one. Uh, yeah, sure. I'll do 4 indirect. Oh, you're gonna be on 1 hit point after that.
Yep.
So who are you killing? And I'm just gonna start discarding to try and get this 1 in 6. Nope. I'll discard again. Nope. I'll discard again. Nope. And I'll discard again. Nope. Alright. I had to go for it.
No, of course you did. I'm not questioning that choice at all.
Alright. I think with slightly higher odds. 2 2 in 6s are better than 1 50%. I think so. I'll roll out Ketsu and just try and get 1 damage out to kill her.
Yoda take the. Oh yeah. What?
Anakin has 10 hit. Anakin has 10
Oh
hit
yeah.
points.
I
He's
can't
dead.
math. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Yoda take the wheel.
I like that. Yoda take. All right. Oh, and I did only get the 1 range, so you live.
Sorry, I forgot to give myself the resources.
Yep. That isn't a great roll from him. We're okay for now. That's a 3. Can you negate?
Yes,
Well,
I can.
okay.
1 second. Yeah. All right.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So I'll flip the Boombas to a blank,
Yep.
and I will flip Jetta to an indirect. Use 1.
All right. I am gonna pay 1 for cover team to flip it back to the 3 indirect.
All right, I think that's time for you guys. I think I gave you
All right.
enough of a time
Well,
extension.
it's gonna be at the end of this round anyway, so it's
Okay.
fine. Can you stop the 3 indirect, Andy?
No, you
Oh,
got
okay.
enough.
Well, that's game right there then.
Yep. Good playing with you, man.
Good game. Boombas for the win. And I'm sorry for how awkward it was earlier.
No, I mean, stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen sometimes, especially distances and everything else.
Yep. All right.
Good game, though.
Good game. All right, this will be me against Slide 99, aka No Brainer. There is one more round, round 6. 4-2 might get a payout, probably not. Might get something for being 4-2. We'll see. Sign out.